Hey guys, Sonny Crockett here. Um, Me and CJ we watched the Strickland DDP fight, and it was pretty much a Strickland uh, fight, and that is you know fairly boring. He's good enough to make dudes fight on his terms, which is boxing. He's kind of like a poor man's Chuck Liddell, if you ask me. Like he's good at takedown defense and he's good at the stand up. But the difference is Chuck Liddell had KO power, so Strickland doesn't have that. So he kind of uses the Philly shell in MMA and does pretty damn good job with it actually. But was rooting for DDP overall. And I know CJ was as well. But you got to call it. You got to call the fight the way you really seen it. That was a close fight, and I'd have to say, I mean, really, I'd almost have to watch the fight again to even really give like an honest like answer of who really like won that. Like CJ was saying, it could almost be called like a draw, which I do agree with, and so I guess you can't really be too angry. I guess either way, um, but Strickland's got like a monster jab. Was able to do a lot of damage with it. The takedowns from DDP, I think, kind of helped. The leg kicks weren't really effective with Sean. Uh, I really thought like in that first round, like DDP landed like almost got that left liver kick, and he almost landed it. It was like partial, and I thought he's going to raise one up here and catch Sean in the side of the head, and that's going to be the end of the fight. And he did try to get up there to the head, but he never actually landed it. Sean's good. Sean's good for sure. Um, but overall, though, he's in boring fights because of the way he fights. So if he had knockout power, it'd be a lot more interesting to watch him do his thing. I mean, not like a huge fan of Strickland, not like a huge fan of DDP. I mean, I like DDP all right. Strickland's okay. I don't. He talks a lot of the silly shit with people's personal lives or whatnot. Which to me, like, if you want to do that, then you have to understand things are going to come back at you. So, I mean, he's talking about Ian Gary and his wife, which I think's hilarious because I don't like Ian Gary, but he's always wants to. He talks about Sean O'Malley and these guys. Like, if you want to like put yourself out there in that sort of way and like talk about these dudes, then what comes back at you is going to come back at you. You know what I mean? It's like what's good for the goose is good for the gander, and like so when he got a little back about his background with him and his pops when he was a kid, all of a sudden he wants to like play nice and like, hey, don't bring that up again. Don't bring that up again. It's just like, luckily, DDP was a gentleman enough to actually do that, but he didn't really owe it to Sean. And as far as all Sean's like saying he's going to like knife him or whatever, whatever, dude. Um, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of glad DDP won. Probably get to see DDP versus Izzy now, which is a fight kind of want to see. I gotta say, I think Izzy takes that. So, and did you all see Poatan in Sean's corner? That was kind of cool. All right, guys. Not really too much else to say. Um, don't really hate Strickland. Not like a huge fan. And we'll see how he bounces back, who he's got. I'd love to see Kamzat get up there and like fight any of these guys and get his ass whooped. I don't like him. I'd like to see all of them beat his ass. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. Have a good one.